with certain bands like Red Event, Flea kind of adapting that 60s, 70s sound. And you're one of the greatest guitar players that they say known to man. So who would you say are some of the guitar players that you think have a future coming up now, like some of the future stars?
I like Jack White. When the White Stripes, I thought that he ought to be higher than he seems to. I think he just opted out or something. Where is it? I can't right out in the air.
And what about you? Any bands, Ann, that you think have a future? Because it's so hard and difficult
Tyler
now.
Bryant, he was on tour with us.
Yeah.
And just a scrawny kid with long hair, and he went out there and slayed just his one guitar. Real eye-opener. He's great.
Wow.
Yeah, Tyler.
And you?
Well, I'm a fan of Trixie Whitley. I was a big fan of her father. And then you see her, and she's really a chip off the old block. She's still developing. I'd like to see her really open up, and she will.
She will. And Paul, what do you think of the Five Finger Death Punch version of Bad Company? It's a song that we play a lot on our station. Have you heard it?
I'm very flattered that they recorded it. It's very nice. I'm sure, yeah, it's good.
That means you didn't like it.
Well, it's very much a mood song. You make it your own. There's not a lot of chords to it. It's very, very simple. So, I think they interpreted it the way they feel it. I do it slightly differently, I think.
Cool.
It's very hard to believe the death of the rock legend Jeff Beck, one of the most skilled, admired, and influential guitarists in rock history. He has died on Tuesday at a hospital near his home in Surrey, England. He was 78 years. The cause was bacterial meningitis, Melissa druggist, his publicist has said. During the 1960s and 70s, as either a member of the Yardbirds or as a leader of his own bands, Mr. Beck brought a sense of adventure to his playing that helped make the recordings by those groups groundbreaking. In 1965, when Mr. Beck joined the Yardbirds to replace another guitar hero, Eric Clapton, the group was already one of the defining acts in the Britain's growing electric blues movement. But his stinging licks and darting leads on songs like Shapes of Things and Over, Under, Sideways Down added an expensive element to the music that helped signal the emergence of psychedelic rock revolution. 3 years later, when he formed his own band, later known as the Jeff Beck Group, along with the then little-known singer Rod Stewart and the equally obscure Lon Wood on bass, the weight of the music created an added template for heavy metal. Specifically, the band's 1980 debut, Truth, provided a blueprint that another former guitar colleague from the Yardbirds, Jimmy Page, drew on the device that led the Zeppelin several months later. Actually, in 1974, when Mr. Beck began his solo career with the Bro by Bro album, he refigured the essential formula of that era's fusion movement, tipping the balance of its influences from the jazz to rock and funk, and in the process creating a sound that was both startlingly new and highly successful. Bro by Bro became a Billboard Top 5 a platinum hit and his most popular work. Along the way, Mr. Beck helped either pioneer or amplify some important technical innovations on his instrument. He elaborated the use of distortion and feedback effects, area explored by the Peter Townshend, intensified the effect of bending notes on the guitar, and widened the range of expression that could be coaxed from the devices amended to the guitar, like the whammy bar. Drawing on such techniques, Mr. Beck could weaponize his strings to hit like a stun gun or caress them to express what felt like a kiss. Actually, his work had a humor too, with licks that could cackle and leads that could tease. It's so sad and heartbreaking for the demise of our powerful rock legend, Jeff Beck. Rest in power, King. Thanks for watching Ukan Media. In case you are new here, consider subscribing to Ukan Media, share, like, and comment on our videos. We love you all. I sign out. Bye bye.